Listening test. In the listening test, you will be asked to demonstrate how well you understand spoken English. The entire listening test will last approximately 45 minutes. There are 4 parts, and directions are given for each part. You must mark your answers on the separate answer sheet. Do not write your answers in your test book. Part 1. Directions. For each question in this part, you will hear 4 statements about a picture in your test book. When you hear the statements, you must select the one statement that best describes what you see in the picture. Then, find the number of the question on your answer sheet and mark your answer. The statements will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Look at the example item below. Now, listen to 4 statements. A.
They're moving some furniture.
B.
They're entering a meeting room.
C.
They're sitting at a table.
D.
They're cleaning the carpet.
Statement C.
They're sitting at a table.
Is the best description of the picture, so you should select answer C and mark it on your answer sheet. Now, part 1 will begin. Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your test book. A.
She's folding a piece of paper.
B.
She's smelling flowers in a garden.
C.
She's holding a book in her hands.
D.
She's closing up a box.
Number 2. Look at picture marked number 2 in your test book. A.
He's looking at a picture.
B.
She's opening her handbag.
C.
They're fixing a railing.
D.
They're walking down some steps.
Go on to the next page. Number 3. Look at the picture marked number 3 in your test book. A.
One of the men is taking off his backpack.
B.
One of the men is reading a brochure.
C.
Some people are assembling a table.
D.
Some people are rearranging chairs.
Number 4. Look at the picture marked number 4 in your test book. A.
A server is setting up an umbrella.
B.
A sign is being carried across a walkway.
C.
Cars have been parked in the shade.
D.
Customers are seated at a cafe.
Number 5. Look at the picture marked number 5 in your test book. A.
A drawer has been pulled open.
B.
Files are being stored on shelves.
C.
A monitor is being mounted on a wall.
D.
A light has been hung from the ceiling.
Number 6. Look at the picture marked number 6 in your test book. A.
A man is standing near a construction site.
B.
A worker is climbing a ladder.
C.
A row of trees has been planted alongside a fence.
D.
Vehicles are transporting materials to a building.
Go on to the next page. Part 2. Directions. You will hear a question or statement and 3 responses spoken in English. They will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Select the best response to the question or statement and mark the letter A, B, or C on your answer sheet. Now, let us begin with question number 7. Number 7.
Where can I find the most recent sales data?
A.
The store's having a sale.
B.
It's on my computer.
C.
No, not recently.
Number 8.
When is the next performance of the city dance troupe?
A.
This Saturday at 8 p.m.
B.
It was better than the last one.
C.
It hasn't yet.
Number 9.
Let's plan our camping trip tonight.
A.
I had a relaxing vacation.
B.
Okay, I'm free after 6.
C.
A tent and a sleeping bag.
Number 10.
Isn't the client visit this month?
A.
It's in the supply cabinet.
B.
A newer version.
C.
Pablo's in charge of that.
Number 11.
Why are you transferring to the San Francisco branch?
A.
To be closer to my family.
B.
Probably in February.
C.
Yes, it's been open for a while.
Number 12.
Do you have any hotel rooms available for tonight?
A.
They're due soon.
B.
Almost every room has one.
C.
We've just had a cancellation.
Number 13.
Would you like me to arrange a shuttle to the airport?
A.
That flower arrangement is lovely.
B.
Thanks, but I'll drive myself there.
C.
A glass of water would be great.
Number 14.
Does Marta know that we've made a lunch reservation for 1 o'clock?
A.
Yes, I sent her an email about it.
B.
The Sun Plaza Cafe.
C.
It's served with a side salad.
Number 15.
Who should I contact to rent an office in this building?
A.
Yes, I'll update my contact list.
B.
You can call Mr. Yamamoto.
C.
The one in the financial center.
Number 16.
What did you think of my presentation?
A.
No, not this time.
B.
I was at another meeting.
C.
20 pages long.
Number 17.
When will our internet service be working again?
A.
No, I don't use it often.
B.
It should be fixed by noon.
C.
Over by the copier.
Number 18.
Have you finished the draft of the report yet?
A.
I had a conference call all morning.
B.
Ms. Yang is a reporter.
C.
Thanks, I can wait.
Number 19.
You didn't leave your mobile phone on the train, did you?
A.
It's 555-0126.
B.
A ticket to Amsterdam.
C.
No, I have it right here.
Number 20.
Could you please replace the tires on my car?
A.
He's retiring in May.
B.
That's a very nice place.
C.
Yes, we could do it this afternoon.
Number 21.
What time should we expect the keynote speaker to arrive?
A.
She'll be here by 9.
B.
Yes, I was invited.
C.
In the lobby.
Number 22.
Did you hear the news about the merger?
A.
A small construction firm.
B.
No, was it announced?
C.
He's a department head.
Number 23.
Does our budget include funding for one assistant or two?
A.
I didn't know we were hiring anyone.
B.
At the reception desk.
C.
It was paid for in cash.
Number 24.
That Indian restaurant is big enough for our annual party.
A.
They don't have a private dining room.
B.
A direct flight to India.
C.
Can I get you some more rice?
Number 25.
Is there a computer available to use while mine is being repaired?
A.
Isn't it in 2 hours?
B.
Michael's not using his today.
C.
Some updated software.
Number 26.
Will you prepare handouts or a slideshow for your workshop?
A.
Just the new sales director.
B.
I plan to do both.
C.
It starts at 3 o'clock.
Number 27.
The meeting's in Busan, isn't it?
A.
It isn't a company I've heard of.
B.
Yes, I hope we can participate by phone.
C.
The attendance sheet.
Number 28.
Can you give me a tour of the property on Thursday?
A.
An empty corner lot.
B.
Leave the door open.
C.
Let me check my calendar.
Number 29.
How many days do we have to organize the convention?
A.
There are 300 brochures.
B.
Don't worry, it's later than last year.
C.
We'll choose the cheapest one.
Number 30.
I don't think we can afford to start the store renovations yet.
A.
That's not what Susan said.
B.
Yes, it's attracting more customers.
C.
The product display areas.
Number 31.
We've met these clients before, haven't we?
A.
Sure, I'd be happy to.
B.
Actually, we shipped them already.
C.
The manager is new, though.
Part 3. Directions. You will hear some conversations between 2 or more people. You will be asked to answer 3 questions about what the speakers say in each conversation. Select the best response to each question and mark the letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. The conversations will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Questions 32 through 34 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Kenji. You weren't at the restaurant staff meeting today, so I wanted to let you know that all the servers will be getting new uniforms next month.
Okay, should I go to a specific store to buy one, or will the restaurant supply them?
I'm going to order black t-shirts with our restaurant logo from a supplier here in town, and I'll take care of the cost. I just need to know your size so I can complete the order.
I usually wear a medium, thanks.
Number 32. Where do the speakers work? Number 33. What change does the woman mention? Number 34. What does the woman need to know? Questions 35 through 37 refer to the following conversation with three speakers.
Thanks, Frank and Ming, for coming by on such short notice. I just met with our Chief Financial Officer, and we need to reduce our company's costs. Our home appliances are selling well, but production costs are still too high.
What about outsourcing some operations? If we hire someone else to do things like warehousing and delivery, it could cut down on our expenses. What do you think, Ming?
I agree, Frank. It sounds like something we should consider. Tell you what, I can research some companies and put together a list of names for Thursday. Then we can start compiling some numbers.
Number 35. What does the woman want to do? Number 36. What solution does Frank propose? Number 37. What will Ming prepare for Thursday? Questions 38 through 40 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, I saw an advertisement for your boat tours. Are there any at the end of September?
Absolutely. They're actually crowded at that time of year because it's the last of the nice weather.
Well, I'm glad I called early then. I'd like to reserve 2 seats.
All our reservations are done through our website. Look for the calendar on the left-hand side. You can't miss it. Then you just choose the date you want.
Number 38. What does the woman say about tours in September? Number 39. What does the woman tell the man to do? Number 40. What does the woman imply when she says,
You can't miss it.
he says,
You can't miss it.
Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation.
Akira, do you have time to send an email to the staff this afternoon? I'd do it myself, but the Board of Trustees meeting starts in 10 minutes, and I'm presenting the opening report.
No problem at all. What would you like the memo to say?
The entire law office will close early on Friday at 3 p.m. Some contractors are coming in to paint the conference room and lobby walls.
Okay, I'll get that out right away.
Number 41. What does the woman ask the man to do? Number 42. Why is the woman unable to complete the task? Number 43. What will happen on Friday afternoon? Go on to the next page. Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, it's Jeff from Personnel calling. I'll be conducting the preliminary interviews for the project manager position in your division. Is there anything specific you want the candidates to be able to do?
Well, I know you ask about their education credentials and work experience, but I really need someone who can travel as part of this position.
Yes, I see frequent international and domestic travel in the job requirements. Okay, I won't invite anyone for a second interview who isn't interested in that.
Exactly. Oh, by the way, don't forget that I'll be out the week of July 6th on holiday. Please don't schedule suitable candidates to interview with me during that time.
Number 44. What are the speakers discussing? Number 45. What does the woman say staff should be able to do? Number 46. What does the woman remind the man about? Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, I need some help with this mobile phone that I bought at your shop. Whenever I make a call, I can hear the person on the other end, but that person can't hear me.
It sounds like there might be something wrong with the microphone. Have you dropped the phone recently?
No, I haven't. In fact, I just bought it yesterday.
Sometimes there's a manufacturing defect. Let me take a look at your phone to see if that's the case. If it is, then we can give you a brand new one at no cost.
Number 47. What is the man's problem? Number 48. What does the woman ask the man about? Number 49. What does the woman offer to do? Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation.
Hello. I've read great reviews of your bakery. You're famous for your strawberry muffins, right? I'd like to try one.
Sorry, we have strawberry muffins only when fresh strawberries are in season. Would you like to try an almond muffin instead?
Sure. And by any chance, do you offer catering? I'm expecting some clients at the office early Tuesday morning, and I'd like to have some food available.
We don't do formal catering, but if you're in the neighborhood, I can bring your order to your office.
Great, thanks. We're around the corner from here. How about a dozen assorted muffins? Here's the address.
Number 50. Why is a product unavailable? Number 51. What does the woman inquire about? Number 52. What will the man most likely do on Tuesday? Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation.
Good afternoon. You've reached customer service at the Oxbridge Water Company. How can I help you?
Hi, I just received my water bill and it's much higher than usual. I think it's because last month one of the pipes in my house broke. My whole ground floor was flooded. I shouldn't have to pay the full amount, should I?
If you can send us a receipt for any repair work related to the leak, it's possible we can reduce the charges. If you're ready, I can give you the address to send that to.
Number 53. Where does the woman most likely work? Number 54. Why is the man calling? Number 55. What does the woman ask the man to send? Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Molly. How was your trip to meet with Xavier Retailers?
Oh, hi, Brian. It went really well. The retailer really liked our women's footwear line, and they've decided to place an order with us for their department stores nationwide, so it's much bigger than we expected.
Wow, congratulations.
Thanks. Of course, I know you did most of the market analysis. It really helped me convince the client to carry our footwear.
Don't worry, it was my pleasure. Oh, just so you know, there's been a policy change, and the receipts from trips can be submitted electronically.
Thanks. I'll take care of that this week.
Number 56. What has the woman recently accomplished? Number 57. What does the woman mean when she says,
I know you did most of the market analysis.
Number 58. What policy change does the man tell the woman about? Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
Good morning, Ji-yoon. How is it going with the brochures for the Sports and Medicine Expo in July? I'm really eager to see what the public thinks about our company's new exercise equipment.
Actually, not well. I printed a few yesterday, and for some reason the ink won't dry. I tried different types of photo paper and tested different printer settings, but no matter what I do, the ink smears when I touch it.
Strange. Well, since we're not in a hurry, why don't we just get the brochures printed at a place that specializes in this sort of thing? I want to make sure they look great.
Number 59. What is the company planning to do in July? Number 60. What problem does the woman mention? Number 61. What does the man suggest? Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation and floor plan.
Hi, I'm one of the new interns here at Manzi Technology. I'm here for the orientation session at 9 o'clock.
Okay, I just need you to sign in, and I'll find your name tag. What's your name?
Richard Edwards.
Oh, there's a Rhonda Edwards in our public relations department. Are you related to her?
Yes, she's my older sister. Actually, she's the one who told me about this internship. She thought I'd really enjoy working here during my break from university.
I'm sure you will. Well, welcome to Manzi. Here's your name tag. Orientation is upstairs. It's the first room on your left when you get to the top of the staircase.
Thank you.
Number 62. Why is the man at Manzi Technology? Number 63. How did the man learn about Manzi Technology? Number 64. Look at the graphic. Which room will the man go to next? Go on to the next page. Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation and graph.
Hi, Mr. Polk. Thanks for meeting with me.
Sure, it's a pleasure. So, you're writing an article for Forge Ahead magazine.
Yes, the piece is about how your car manufacturing plant dramatically changed the way it produces cars. Could you tell me about what you did?
Certainly. Many factory employees are told to never stop the production line, no matter what. Recently, I took the opposite approach. Whenever we found a defect, anyone could stop the assembly line and address the problem immediately.
And this transition improved your quality control?
Exactly. In fact, look at this production chart. You'll see that, compared to other factories, cars from this one have far fewer defects.
Number 65. Why is the woman meeting with the man? Number 66. What happened recently at Mr. Polk's factory? Number 67. Look at the graphic. Which factory does Mr. Polk most likely manage? Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation and contract.
Hello, it's Helen from your lawyer's office calling to make sure you received the contract we sent over.
Hi, yes, and I had time to look it over. There's actually a spelling error on the second line. It should be MILT, M-I-L-T Industries, not M-A-L-T.
Oh, I'll have that corrected. Did you notice anything else?
Well, I just received the building inspection report, and we learned that the electrical wiring is over 15 years old. We're worried about having access to enough power to run all our computers and servers.
That's a problem. I'll talk to the sellers about covering the cost of upgrading the electricity.
Number 68. Look at the graphic. According to the man, which information is incorrect? Number 69. What does the man say he is worried about? Number 70. What does the woman offer to do? Part 4. Directions. You will hear some talks given by a single speaker. You will be asked to answer 3 questions about what the speaker says in each talk. Select the best response to each question and mark the letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. The talks will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Before we end this meeting, I'd like to take a minute to recognize Janet Kolaski. She's led our department's marketing efforts for the past 5 years and has shown a tremendous amount of dedication to the company. Recently, Janet has been focusing on the displays that advertise our new line of smartphones for our booth at next week's trade show. The displays are very impressive, and I suggest that you drop by the staff lounge after this meeting to have a look at them. But first, let's have a round of applause to thank Janet for her work and dedication.
Number 71. What is the purpose of the announcement? Number 72. What has Janet Kolaski been working on recently? Number 73. Where does the speaker encourage the listeners to go? Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following news report.
This is Harold Rosen with WKRN News, reporting from the newly opened Bradford Opera House. The building is ultra-modern, and when plans for its construction were announced, locals expressed their concern about it. It's located right next to historic City Hall, the oldest building in the city. But so far, residents who have visited seem to like it. In spite of its modern look, those who have been inside are impressed. The atrium is beautifully decorated. The theatre is equipped with a state-of-the-art sound system, and, of course, the music program is spectacular. The schedule for this season's performances can be found on the WKRN website.
Number 74. Where is the speaker reporting from? Number 75. What does the speaker imply when he says,
It's located right next to historic City Hall, the oldest building in the city.
Number 76. What can the listeners do on a website? Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, my name is Tomoko. I saw an advertisement for your motorcycle, and I'm interested in purchasing it, but I have a concern about the price. It's a little high considering it's a few years old. Could you lower the price by $200? I also read in the ad that you'd be willing to drop the motorcycle off at the buyer's house, but I live an hour away, so I don't want to make you drive too far. My friend and I can come pick it up on Saturday if you accept my offer. Give me a call back tonight at 555-0108. Thanks.
Number 77. Why is the speaker calling? Number 78. What does the speaker say she is concerned about? Number 79. What does the speaker offer to do? Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following announcement.
Okay, everyone, this concludes our training on advanced hairstyling techniques. We hope you learned how combining products and tools can help you create new and exciting hairstyles for your clients. You'll notice on the way out that I placed some surveys by the door, and let me remind you that there are only a few openings left for our upcoming workshop on hair coloring, so be sure to sign up soon if you're interested. Have a great afternoon.
Number 80. Who most likely are the listeners? Number 81. What does the speaker imply when she says,
I placed some surveys by the door?
Number 82. What does the speaker remind the listeners about? Go on to the next page. Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following broadcast.
Thanks for listening to KQSP Radio. Remember to tune in next Saturday evening for our 10th anniversary celebration. We'll be playing the top 10 songs of the past decade selected by you, the listeners. There's still time to vote for your favorite song. You can do that by sending a text message to 5143. The songs with the most votes will be played during our show next Saturday evening. And coming up after a short break, we've got a live in-studio interview with pop singer Ezra Ortiz. He'll be telling us about his upcoming world tour.
Number 83. According to the speaker, what will happen next Saturday? Number 84. What does the speaker tell the listeners they can do? Number 85. What will Ezra Ortiz be discussing next? Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following telephone message.
Hello, I'm calling from Mahmoud's Printers about the business cards your company recently ordered from my printing shop. That's a very big order, so I wanted to talk with you before going through with it. Of course, I'll send you an example of the card before we print so many, but please call me back to confirm the number. Oh, and regarding the color scheme, I don't have the exact pale yellow you want for your logo, so I had to change that. I do have a similar hue, though. I hope you like it. Thanks.
Number 86. What does the speaker imply when he says,
That's a very big order.
Number 87. What will the speaker send the listener? Number 88. What does the speaker say he has changed? Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following announcement.
Hello, I'm the Director of the Human Resources Department, and I'm here to announce a new system for keeping track of your work hours. Instead of scanning employee ID cards at the security desk, we have instituted an online system for reporting when you arrive and leave work. Talk to your Human Resources representative during their office hours to get more detailed information about this new process. You'll be glad to know that the new system, which will be fully operational by the beginning of next week, will allow the payroll department to send out paychecks faster.
Number 89. What is the announcement mainly about? Number 90. According to the speaker, how can employees get more information? Number 91. What is an advantage of the new system? Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Thanks for coming to this product development meeting. As you know, we've recently reduced the amount of packaging we use for our Tucker Treats snack bags in order to be more eco-friendly. But customers aren't happy because our new packaging now offers smaller quantities of Tucker Treats at their original prices, which means they're paying more for less food. Our president, Young-Soo Lee, has approved changing the size of the packaging to offer larger quantities of snacks at the original prices. So your next task is to come up with a new package design to hold the larger quantities while still using less plastic.
Number 92. What department does the speaker most likely work in? Number 93. What are customers' complaints about Tucker Treats? Number 94. What task does the speaker assign to the listeners? Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following telephone message and keys.
Hi, Elizabeth. It's Becca. Thanks a lot for agreeing to water my plants and get the mail at my jewelry store while I'm in Singapore. This is my first buying trip, and I'm excited about finding new materials for my jewelry. I left the keys in an envelope under your door. The key to my store is the longest one with a square top, and the smallest one is for the mailbox. I emailed instructions about caring for each of the plants. Don't worry, though. I only have a few. Thanks again for your help, and see you next week.
Number 95. Why is the speaker traveling to Singapore? Number 96. Look at the graphic. Which key is for the store? Number 97. What did the speaker send in an email? Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following announcement and coupon.
Next week marks the beginning of our holiday clearance sale here at Sarmus Department Store. Now, since this is such an important event, I'll be asking each of you to work an extra shift or two over the course of the week. We really need a total team effort in order to make this sale a success. This is the coupon that'll be printed in local newspapers. You'll notice that we're offering the largest discount on the merchandise that, truthfully, has not been selling very well this season. We'll be actively promoting it to reduce our inventory and make room for the new merchandise that we'll be receiving in April.
Number 98. What does the speaker ask the listeners to do? Number 99. Look at the graphic. According to the speaker, what merchandise has not sold well? Number 100. According to the speaker, what will happen in April? This is the end of the listening test. Turn to Part 5 in your test book. End of recording.
This is a download from BBC Learning English. To find out more, visit our website.
6 Minute English.
From BBC Learning English.
Hello and welcome to 6 Minute English. I'm Neil and joining me today is Rob.
Hello.
So Rob, what's the most dangerous thing you've ever chosen to do?
Tricky question. I've done many risky things, but probably the most risky thing is bungee jumping in New Zealand.
Oh, wow. Bungee jumping. You'd never catch me doing that. Did you enjoy it?
Not really, no. I won't do it again.
Okay, well, today our topic is risk and how different people react to different levels of risk in different ways. For example, would you be happy to be in a driverless car?
Absolutely not. No, I don't trust anybody's driving, even a computer. So, no, I wouldn't go in a driverless car.
Okay, I won't offer you a lift. Driverless cars are the topic of today's quiz. The question is, when was the first driverless car demonstrated on a public road? Was it A, the 1970s, B, the 1950s, or C, the 1920s?
Well, I think they're quite modern, so I'm going to say 1970s.
Okay, well, we'll find out if you're right at the end of the programme. Joe Cable is an associate professor of psychology at the University of Pennsylvania. In a recent BBC Science programme, All in the Mind, he talked about the psychology of risk and whether there was anything physically in our brains that could predict how much risk we are prepared to accept. Here he is, first talking about a number of different ways people see risk. How many different types does he describe?
Some people are quite risk averse and really don't want to take any decisions where there's risk involved at all, whereas others are fairly risk tolerant and in some cases even risk seeking. So they seek out decisions that have an aspect of risk to them.
How many different types of people did he mention when it comes to attitudes to risk?
Well, there were three. The first group was those who are risk averse. If you are averse to something, you're against it. You don't like it. So risk-averse people don't like to take risks.
The second group are those who are risk tolerant. If you are tolerant of something, you accept it, you don't mind it, it's not a problem for you. So someone who is risk tolerant is not worried by an element of risk in what they choose to do.
The third group he mentioned are those who are risk-seeking. If you seek something, you actively look for it. You try to find it. So risk-seekers are those who enjoy risk and want to take risks in their life.
Associate Professor Cable carried out research on risk-taking and discovered that there were differences in brain structure and the way parts of the brain work together between those who are risk-averse and those who are risk-tolerant or risk-seekers.
So it seems as if this is something that could be measured. You could put someone in a brain scanner and tell if they like risk or not. I wonder how useful that would be, though. Is there any practical application for this knowledge?
Good question, and one that was put to Cable. What area does he say this could be applied to?
Definitely something that I can see coming out of this is using these associations to help develop better assessments of who's likely to take risks versus not. This is exactly the thing that financial advisors want to assess when you come to them and say, I want to put my money away for retirement. Exactly the aspect of your personality that they want to know is what's your tolerance for taking risk.
In which area does he say knowledge of someone's attitude to risk might be useful?
Financial planning. He says that financial advisors, who are people that give advice on what to do with our money, would find this information very useful. It would help them to assess what to do with your money, which means it would help them to decide to make an intelligent decision about your money in certain situations.
For example, if you're planning for your retirement, retirement is the time when you are able to or you have to stop working.
He also used an interesting expression there, to put your money away, which means save your money. Put it somewhere where you can't spend it and where it can grow. You know, I think my financial planner could just ask me about how I feel about risk rather than giving me a brain scan. I heard brain scans can be risky.
Not sure that's true, but anyway, what is true is the answer to this week's quiz question. I asked you when the first driverless car was demonstrated on a public road. The options were A, the 1970s, B, the 1950s, and C, the 1920s. What did you say, Rob?
I said the 1970s.
And you were wrong, I'm afraid. Apparently it was the 1920s, so a long time ago. Well done if you got that right. Now, before we drive off into the sunset, let's recap today's vocabulary.
Yes, right. First, we had 3 words describing different attitudes to risk. There was risk-averse for people who don't like risk.
People who don't mind risk are risk-tolerant.
And people who like risk and want risk are risk-seekers.
Next, we had the verb to assess. This means to make a judgment or a decision based on information.
A phrase meaning to save money is to put money away.
And finally, we had retirement. That time of life when you are too old to work anymore, or you have enough money that you don't need to work anymore. Are you looking forward to your retirement, Rob?
Oh, cheeky. I'm neither old enough nor rich enough to even think about that, Neil.
Same here. Well, that's all from us today. And you don't have to be a risk seeker to find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. And of course, on our website, bbclearningenglish.com. Thank you for joining us and goodbye.
Bye-bye.
6 Minute English
from BBC Learning English.